I'm Hallett. I write original Christian rock, and today I decided I would start writing a new batch of songs. I finished up the last one, put it out an album. I'm changing up, so I usually do that after I put out something. I kind of like mix up the sounds a little bit. I just got Omnis by Positive Grid. I don't know how you say it, but I did a video about it. I was just showing the drop tuning thing, so I figured I'd do a song trying it out. It's on. I'm down. What did I set it at, actually? Okay, I'm down a minor third. I'm kind of thinking like a slow, chuggy metal riff type thing. I was messing around with a riff. I got 81 beats per minute. Something like that. So I'm just going to go for it. Anyway, you're going to hear a drum loop. I got that there as a metronome, because I like it better than a click. I'm kind of winging this, so I'm just going to feel out how long each part is and what the structure is. But let's just do it. Okay, I'm going to do some overdubs just to thicken up the chorus. By the way, if I look like I'm wobbling weird, I've had like a thing on the bottom of my left foot and it was making me walk funny, and I got a stress fracture in my right foot because of it, because, you know, that's how things happen. Should heal up in a couple of weeks, but it really sucks. I'm going to do the guitar solo. I'm going to just have the guitar in standard. I forget if I mentioned it, but yeah, I'm using this positive grid thing that they added. It's an expansion pack. It's really cool because I can just tune my guitar down digitally. So the strings are still in standard, but the sound coming out is tuned down on a minor third. But for the guitar solo, I don't need to do that. So I can just play in C sharp minor. Well, actually, it's C sharp Phrygian. In standard tuning, so I don't have to like grab a different guitar or tune up or anything, so that's kind of nice. I'm going to do bass, and I'm tracking with that down tuning thing on again. Gets a little spongy on the bass, but I think it'll be passable. I might just turn up the gain. I'm going to do drums now, which this should be interesting because I haven't really played drums since I had this thing happen to my foot. I don't know exactly how it happened because like I didn't feel anything initially, but it just kind of started progressively getting worse, and I think it's probably a stress fracture. I'm going to go into the podiatrist and see, but you know, I don't have my appointment yet. I had a bunch of weird stuff happened like to my left foot, and it was like a series of unfortunate happenings, but I never knew what these things were before. Apparently chilblains, they're these horrible things where if your toes are in the cold for too long, like the blood vessels constrict and it hurts like hell. So anyway, I had that happen and like a couple other stupid things because of it. But anyway, I was hobbling around for like 2 weeks. I think I was favoring my right foot so much that now it has a stress fracture, which sucks because now I'm going to be favoring the left foot, and I don't want that to happen. So anyway, I got these like big ankle supporting stiff boots on until I go, and they probably give me one of those like shoe things that you walk around and look funny in, but we'll see. I think it only takes like 6 to 8 weeks to heal, so it's not the end of the world, but it does kind of suck. Anyway, point being, we'll see how I do on the kick drum. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I can stand on my heels just fine, but if I like lean forward and put any pressure on the front of my foot, that's where the problem is. I was actually going to take a break after I did the drums. I had some stuff to do. My wife took pity on me and decided to go out and run some errands for me since my foot's all busted. It's fine just standing here and putting all my weight on my heel, but yeah, walking is the worst part. I can like do some exercises even at the gym as long as I don't bend my foot forward. But yeah, it's one of those things. I'll stop complaining. I came up with some lyrics, though. I've got a rough idea for a melody. I just did a scratch track. It sounds completely horrible because I wasn't warmed up at all. Let me actually make a different track. I want to keep that thing in case I forget the melody. Okay, there we go. Mute that. Saved. So here we go.
Taking it upon myself, let it all come out. Nothing good will come from me. Back. How did you find an answer? Numb now. Consciousness fades away.
I'm gonna grab the chair. Standing sucks with this foot. Song's done. Vocals are finished. I'm not going to do any harmonies. You can find my music online. I got a whole bunch of places in the description box where you can find it. Oh, I've also got the lyrics at the bottom if you want to check those out. I don't have a whole lot of links on there. I just kind of figure I'll put the services where I'm available. So iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and a whole bunch of others are on there. And then I also have Pastor Melissa Scott at the top. I put that there because that's like... well, the best Bible teaching I know of. The whole goal of the teaching there is just, or her teaching there is just, what does the Bible exactly say? Her late husband also had the same thing. It was like, he came there in the mid-70s, taught until 2005 when he passed away. His wife took over. So both of them are just excellent linguists. They're excellent scholars. They just go in, read exactly what the text is saying. Modern English translations. Some are better than others and what have you, but they're all English. They're not exactly perfect. So they can go in and say, okay, if we're looking at the New Testament Greek is actually saying this because this is the grammar, this is what this word actually means, and this is the context. Same thing for the Hebrew, and it's just great stuff. Most places that are trying to teach you anything aren't really usually trying to teach you stuff. What they're trying to do is say, this is our ideology and we want you to follow it. But here, they're just teaching what it says. You take it or leave it. That's kind of the thing. So if it says something that isn't exactly what they thought before, they'll say, hey, this says this, and I used to think this, so changing my opinion, that kind of thing. Like, there's no ego. It's just, this is what it actually says. That's really awesome, which is why I have the link there. And if you go to the website, it's not a bunch of crazy stuff where they're just like, we think this and this and this and this and this, and you have to live this way and that way. And no, it's great stuff. You're just going to learn a lot. I can't say enough good things about it. So, every time I do a video, I try and say something because I just want to be like, hey, go look at this, check it out. If anyone's interested and, even one person watches it, it's worth it. My stuff going to keep coming out because I just keep writing music. So subscribe, like, comment, share. You'll keep seeing me. Check out those other places where you can find my music. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go crash on the couch and put my foot up and not move it. So... thanks. See you later.